What's going on, everybody?
Hello.
Happy Sunday, y'all.
You're muted, bro.
Yeah.
I am again.
No,
Nope,
you're
you're
just
good now.
quiet.
You're good now.
I'm good. Oh,
It's hard to
must
hear
roll
that.
my camera
Yeah.
during the break. Shit got screwy. All right, welcome back to another Sunday with the NBR crew. How's everyone doing?
Good to go.
Welcome back, Fleek.
Yeah.
Yes, back
Yeah,
from
Houston.
the Caribbean. It was 85 degrees every day, sunny.
Wow.
Palm trees, dolphins, whales. Ran into a couple whales in the middle of the ocean. It was freaking dope as hell.
Nice. Hey, it reminds you back in the day when we were out in the Vincent together, huh, brother?
Yes.
Probably a little different.
Probably a little bit more luxurious.
Yeah. Thanks, John. Yeah. Yeah.
The bedroom is probably a little better.
Yeah.
Just
I had,
just
more
a tad.
hot tubs.
Yeah, just a tad bit.
Yeah, they didn't have tequila back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Makes all the difference.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm glad you had a good trip.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep.
It was awesome. So my back is burnt, so it's all itchy. So if you see me rubbing in my chair in the backwards, I'm not doing no weird crap, man. I'm just trying to scratch my back.
Yeah,
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. So here at NBR, the Nosebleeds Report, we just come together and we talk sports, and we raise a little bit of money here and there through your donations and through some other things. We have some auctions coming up, or not auctions, raffles rather. We have 3 jerseys we're gonna be raffling off here. Probably start tomorrow. I wanted to do it before I left for vacation, but didn't get a chance, so they're sitting here. Watch for the raffles. You'll see them on social media. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever the hell we're at, all over the place. So what we do is we generate a little bit of money and we send veterans, first responders, people in need to sporting events. And breaking news, we bought our first set of tickets.
Nice.
Yeah. Woo!
Nice.
We're sending Eric and his brother Aaron to the Chicago Cubs home openers. We've been talking about this forever. It's finally a done deal. While I was on vacation, Eric was able to score a couple tickets, and it's a done deal. So thank you everyone for all their support. We really appreciate it. I mean, we couldn't do it without our viewers. So
For sure.
thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And I just wanted to thank everyone. My brother is special needs, and he lost his mind when I told him that I got the bleacher seats for opening day. So he is very, very excited. I just wanted to thank everyone for your donations, and it's going to be a great time. We really appreciate it.
Looking forward to meeting you out there, Eric, and your brother too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, in the bleachers, it gets a little crazy out in the bleachers in Chicago at Wrigley. Just so you know, just a little heads up.
Yeah, I don't think the bleachers are ready for my brother. That's what I'm worried about.
All right. Yeah, the bleachers are a little bit different than the regular seats at Wrigley.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It'll be my first time in the bleachers too, so.
All right, cool.
Looking
Nice.
forward to it.
We'll have fun there, Eric.
Absolutely.
You need to find tacos so you can get that cool parking spot.
Yeah. Well, he's retired now.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at name dropping, so I won't do that. But me and my future son-in-law, we'll probably we'll get with Francine and figure out how we can navigate down there without driving our car, because as you know, Fleek, from last year's game, it's parking is, unless you got Taco as your BFF, Chicago PD retiree, you're not going to get the Gucci parking. So we got to figure out how to get down there and meet Eric and Aaron. So that'll be the hardest part of the day.
Yeah, last year the guys and I we went to a Chicago Cubs game, and the guy that they're visiting, we were there for his retirement out of Chicago PD, and he got us parked right on the damn corner, basically.
Yeah, that's
That's
sweet.
what's up.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's the hardest part about any game is figuring out how to get there.
Well, John, the ballpark's right in the middle of the neighborhood on the north side, so it's like it's parking is a premium, but yeah, everywhere's madhouse for parking, no matter where you go.
I swear my dog knows that live on air right now, so he's getting in trouble. So he knows I'm not gonna yell at him while I'm on there.
Go Briggs, go Briggs.
He's over there. He's over there eating my daughter's dog's food. Well, he knows he's not supposed to touch. He waited till we went live, and he went over there and scarfed it down.
Well, that's why he's so big. That's why he's
It's
so
hard
big.
having a dog that's smarter than you, Fleek.
Oh yeah, he's definitely smarter than me, man. It's a nut job. But last week there was mention that we didn't hit the Daytona 500. So I just want to bring up the kid that won the 500. He got drunk and showed up at Waffle House in the middle of the night with his trophy.
Yeah, now is that
a thing nowadays?
Yeah, I love that. That is so awesome, man.
And you gotta love Waffle House. I mean,
See,
come
I
on.
wouldn't do the same.
I hate Waffle House.
Oh, come on now.
There it goes. Here we go.
I think Waffle House is terrible.
Is it
That's
from
why it's
Cleveland
good.
or something?
I don't eat greasy food.
Ohio.
All right. Then
What's
we'll give you
worse,
a pass.
Waffle House or Blaze Pizza?
Holy hell.
He wouldn't even
go
step.
to either one.
Yeah, he hasn't even stepped foot in Blaze Pizza.
I can't even go to Blaze Pizza. I can't even look at John right now. To be honest with you.
Now, hey,
Here, I'll fix it
You
for
should black them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh.
remove him from the show.
I was at the gym yesterday. And I heard a kid talk to his buddy and say, "Yeah, I put ketchup on my pizza."
Oh, people
And I'm
do all
like-
types of weird stuff now.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I looked at him and he started laughing because he knows I turned and looked at him and I heard him and I'm like, there's two things you probably don't do in Chicago, at least for me. You don't put ketchup on your hot dog, and for God's sakes, I don't care, not even in Chicago, anywhere. You don't put ketchup on your pizza. I mean, come on. All right.
I thought you didn't have a rant today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we
I
go.
can actually use a rant. I could do that
Roll the
one right
clip.
now.
There you
You
go.
don't put that stuff. That
Hit
damn
it,
pizza.
Fleek. Let them go.
That pizza that you get, that you come into town and visit for, that big thick stuff, that's all ketchup on the top. The locals, we don't eat that. We eat that thin crust tavern pizza. That's the pizza. And Fleek, you know what it tastes like. You know it's good.
It's good.
I didn't get crickets.
Well, I'm not ready for the cricket
You
yet.
snuck it in there.
Yeah. Hey,
You
Paulie.
didn't know you were going on your rant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I went on a pizza rant.
Is Francine home or is she at work?
She's at home.
Hey,
She's
can you yell for her, ask her if she can get you a phone book to sit on.
Shots fired.
My one little feeling is hurt.
That was pretty good.
That was good. I got to give you props. Good job, Fleekster. You got to keep me humble. You got to keep me in the box, in the cage. I know. Shit's getting stuff. Oh, I swore. Sorry. Stuff's getting crazy.
I think we're fine.
Hey, Fleek, FCC's going to fine you. Send you the bill. Oh hell. La 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 la
I just had to get it.
I'll do the polka. Okay.
So today I want to talk about Major League Baseball. The spring ball game started yesterday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out of pocket for a week, so I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. There's three major rule changes that we're going to go over today, and one of them came into play in the very first game. The pitch timer, 15 seconds with empty bases, 20 seconds with runners on. The hitters get one timeout per plate appearance, and must be in the batter's box with 8 seconds left. So they're trying to speed up the game a little bit, try not to bore people. Pitchers get 2 disengagements, meaning they get 2 pickoff attempts per batter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, or step offs. So you can't just
So you can't do 2 of
damn.
each.
Yes, so one or the other. So if you step up, that counts as one. Violation will equal a balk.
Was
So
that per inning or per
ball?
batter?
That's per batter.
Per batter.
So if he throws over 3 times, it's a balk.
Correct. Or
Or
steps
steps
off.
off.
Or
twice and then
steps
it's
Off
off.
the
over.
rubber.
Wow.
Is this of just spring training, or is this going right into
Oh,
the
this
regular
is brand new for 2023.
Wow.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
they
love
did-
this rule.
That
I don't
one's-
like this at all.
They're really cutting deep there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think they're trying to get more
Yeah, I don't like this.
Well, it worked.
stolen bases.
The first game was 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
The fastest one since like 1978.
So they started the last year in the minors, and it says the limits on pickoff attempts led to 26% increase in stolen bases. So I think that's what they're trying to do also, to try to speed up the game,
Yeah.
plus get more stolen bases going.
They're trying to
Right.
to get more
yeah,
views.
and if the pitcher,
Mhm. Yeah, Jason.
right, and if the pitcher already does their 2 pickoff attempts, you can go on that 3rd pitch.
You take a
There's
huge
nothing
lead.
stopping
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You take a huge lead.
I mean, that's a strategy. Get them to throw over,
Yeah,
knowing you're going to get back, and then just go halfway down the baseline.
Yeah, and that base pad's a lot bigger too now.
The bases are bigger.
Yeah, the bases.
So technically,
yeah.
they're a little bit
That's-
closer.
That's the safety issue. I don't mind that. 'Cause
No, I
people
don't
Yeah.
are
mind it
getting
either, but
wrecked on the base.
it will those really close calls at second, or on stolen bases, are going to go the runner's way now because he's got that much more
They
back.
got what,
Yeah.
3 inch?
Yeah. Well, like
together.
when they go to slide, they got more to slide. When they slide and they go past the base, they got more area to touch. Though, I mean, so that's what I see a lot
Yeah,
in
I like
baseball.
that. I'm fine with that. But
Yeah.
this is all coming back to stolen bases.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pitch timer helped reduce games in the minors last year by 25 minutes.
Well, and,
That's
Ricky
a
Henderson.
huge- That's a lot.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
So somebody could maybe get to Ricky Henderson's stolen base record then someday.
I don't know about that.
No, maybe not. Yeah.
That record is that
Yeah.
like he's like that's
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's too
that's
far
a
out.
heck of a record.
Yeah, yeah.
If LeBron can break records, anybody
Oh
can.
my god.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No comment.
I
No
don't know how
comment.
that has to do with anything, but all right.
No comment.
The shift restrictions, you're not allowed to shift anymore.
I like this.
2 infielders must
Yep,
be
I like that
positioned
too.
on either side of second base when the pitch is released. All 4 infielders must have both feet within the infield, so on the dirt, when the pitcher hits the rubber.
Wow.
And shift restrictions
Yep, I
increase
don't mind that
batting.
either.
No.
Shift restrictions increase batting average and decrease strikeouts in the minors while giving players more opportunity to show off their athleticism.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll be interesting.
For sure.
Yes. And the next big one is for safety reasons, bigger bases. Previously, the bases were 15 inches squared, 15 by 15. Today, they will be 18 by 18, which is going to obviously
Oh, wow.
try to prevent them from running into, base runners running into the position players, and also, it'll help alleviate getting stepped on your ankles.
Yep.
That's going to be big.
Or your
Yeah.
hands. Or
Yeah.
your,
I don't mind. I like how Little League puts 2 bases at first.
Yeah,
You designated a base towards each
Correct.
the first baseman's on this base and the runner's on this base. I can see that working.
yeah, and also,
yeah, I
the
mean,
distance
at least
reduced. The
at
distance
least once or
reduced
twice
by.
a year, you see somebody get hung up. Sorry,
Yeah.
Blake.
Oh, you're good. You're stuttering a little bit because of your shitty internet in Michigan. You're still dealing with the ice storm
Yeah.
up there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'll try to not talk over you. The distance, the bigger bases, the distance reduced by 3 inches from home to first and home to third, reduced by 4.5 inches from first to second and second to third. So that again is going to help the base runners.
Mhm.
So you're probably going to see a lot more stolen bases this year for sure.
Stolen
You're gonna
base
see a lot
record.
more runs.
Lou Brock is in second with 938, and Ricky Henderson has 1,406.
Wow. Yeah, I remember that day when he stole the
Okay.
base there and broke the record. That was pretty
I
cool.
mean, the most recent person on this list is like Juan Pierre, and he's got like 614. There's no
Wow.
active players on this list.
Wow. Yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon,
I don't think
if ever.
At least until they get used to these rules and everything.
Yeah,
figure out
maybe
ways
like
to
somebody
play
that's
into the
coming
rule.
up in the league now that's going to play their whole career under this rule
Yeah.
set. I could, yeah, sure. That's really there's a couple of very quick young players.
Yeah, maybe a Kuna or Bobby Witt. I could see.
Ricky Henderson played a lot of games though.
Oh yeah.
Played a lot
What
of games.
about Mookie Betts? He's
Yeah,
pretty.
he's
He's fast.
Yeah, he's fast, but he's not a base stealer.
Yeah,
He hits too many extra base hits.
No.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's
I think
it's
a
that
Kuna
perfect combination. You have to
Bobby
be a
Witt
really
is
good.
that.
Yeah, you have to be a good runner and a base hitter.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a hard record to break.
Yes.
It's the same with Cy Young and his wins. You'd have to average like 25 wins for 20 years to break his record.
Yeah, that's not going to
It's not
happen.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Not in
No.
this day and age.
And wins are so subjective right now. It's not
Yeah, no, but they don't even care about that.
that stat isn't. Yeah, that stat's almost archaic.
Yeah.
So
Eric, how are the Tigers going to look this year? Are they going to be hot garbage again?
yeah, I don't know. I'm hopelessly optimistic, like I am every year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see Riley Green and Torkelson step up a bit, right? Torkelson, I think they left him in the majors a little bit too long last year while he was slumping, and that really messed with his confidence. And Riley Green just has to keep going. So that would
he was
be
amazing last year. They're
yeah.
getting
Keep
They're
that
young.
going. I think the big hiccup is the pitching staff. I mean, we literally signed no one. I mean, Matt Boyd is the biggest pitching name we signed, and I mean that guy's a fourth or fifth starter on any other team. So I mean, is Mize going to come back and be healthy and be dominant? That we drafted him number 1 overall. Is that the player we're going to get? And is Skubal going to come back as dominant as he was before his injury? Those are 2 big questions I have.
Is Skubal going to be back this year?
I think late this year, like July or August.
Okay. I was reading reports about Casey Mize. They said he's feeling pretty comfortable, so hopefully
Yeah, I saw that same thing.
Hopefully he can come back as a number 1 pitcher.
Yeah. And speaking of the Tigers, yesterday, Austin Meadows and Parker Meadows both started in the outfield. They're 2 brothers for the Tigers. So that's kind of cool.
And the Cubs won yesterday.
Yep, the Cubs won.
Yeah,
And
they're trying to do a nice
Dansby
looking
and
double
Nico
play
are
with
looking
Dansby
tight
Swanson.
together. Yep,
Yeah, that was
Dansby and
nice.
Nico are looking very nice.
That looks smooth. Looked like they'd done that for years.
Yep.
I'm excited. We'll see how it all rolls out. And I think there was like 17 games on yesterday.
Yeah, just about everybody played.
Yeah, that's a lot of games.
Not everybody won though. Red Sox tied, and with the Braves too. It's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
the clock management got him.
Yeah, yeah. Came down to the wire. They couldn't get it. Couldn't get
And
the
I
ball
hate
back
that
fast enough.
dictates games.
Yeah.
I hate that dictates
I
games.
mean, if it's going to do it now, I'm okay with it. But if it comes down to the regular season, which they wouldn't end in a tie in the regular season, so they would go to extras, and
right, but
it's a
that
wasted opportunity. But
that ball or strike could also end the game. What if it wasn't tied? What if somebody was leading by 1?
Yeah, because the bases were loaded and there was 2 outs.
Oh yeah,
Braves
and
were
it
up.
was a full count, wasn't it?
It was a full count. And the ump rang him up because he took too long.
The ump had a pizza to go get. He was running out of time. He had to get home.
Yeah. Also, Jason Dominguez with that moonshot yesterday, John.
It's good to see him in the lineup and swinging, because we've been waiting on him for he's been with us since he's been a kid, and he's been on our radar, just waiting for his chance. And I think this year he's going to get it.
And it's nice to see some homegrown talent from the Yankees and them not going out, because usually their teams are bought out.
We've got a couple of guys. Cabrera, he's homegrown. He's going to be in the starting lineup this year. We've got several guys. Obviously Aaron Judge. So,
yeah, I think Dominguez is going to be a huge problem for the league. Huge problem.
He's one of those 5-tool guys.
Yep.
You can really get it done everywhere. So.
Speaking of Cabrera, let me ask you this. I'm talking about the old man now, Miguel. His farewell tour. Like, I would kind of hope he had just retired, because he's going to come in there. He's going to bat 100 and
I like it.
Strike out a lot.
I like it.
It hurts his Just put him on the staff and let him be in the locker room.
Yeah, but look what they did for Mariano Rivera. Everybody had like a whole little tribute to him after his, and they're going to do the same thing with Cabrera. And it's going to sell tickets.
They should have done it last year. So.
Yeah, I agree. I thought they were going to do it last year, but either way.
I mean, he deserves this, and he's the best right-handed hitter I've ever seen in my life.
It's hard to argue that. Yeah, he's up there for sure.
But he's a detriment to the team, though. Is my point.
Well,
is he though? I mean, who else are you putting in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not like you're not talking about the Yankees here. You're talking about the Tigers. So.
Right. I don't think he's taking someone else's spot. I don't think we have another spot.
Or just DH him, or just pinch hit him.
I like the DH thing.
Yeah. Well, he is going to DH.
Yeah,
he's DHing for sure.
Or just pinch hit him. Then he comes in at the end of the game, if he comes in at all. They could still tribute him.
Yeah, I think people want to see him one last time, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't blame you. But I remember Mariano Rivera got that. The Twins gave him a rocking chair made out of all the broken bats he had caused them over the years. Awesome. So stuff like that. That's cool. He'll keep that forever.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. But yeah, I have no problem with it. I'm glad they're doing it, and I'm okay with him being on the team right now. Like I said, because there's not a young person that he's taking.
Surely they can find somebody that can bat 100 though.
Can they?
And it's more of an up and coming.
You watch this team.
I feel like you guys have been asking that question for many years now.
I just hate to see this all-time great up there and struggle. It's kind of
but even if he got 100 hits, you know what I mean? It's just going to add to an amazing career. No one's going to remember him as like, oh, well, that last season he did bat 100,
Right.
And he's still dangerous.
He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
no doubt. Be the next unanimous decision. I don't see anybody not voting for him on the first go.
No, they have to.
No, what is there? Only 6 or 7 people to ever get 500 home runs and 3,000 hits.
Yeah, I think he'll be the next one to go unanimous.
And he's got the triple crown.
He's got a triple crown.
Triple crown, yeah.
And 2 MVPs, a World Series ring. Like, he has nothing else to prove, but give him a swan song.
Checked all the boxes, basically.
Yeah, give him a swan song.
It sounds like a Pete Rose story. Put him in the Hall of Fame. That's what I say.
There's another one. He deserves it.
Put him in the Hall of Fame. You know what? Everybody's gambling out there now anyway. I got he gambled. Well, he gambled on his team. I get it, but you know what? He paid his dues. Put him in the Hall of Fame. That's where he belongs.
It's not like he's on the fence. You know what I mean? He's like if he was in the Hall of Fame, people would be talking about him every day in baseball practice across the nation.
Yep.
Hit the ball like Pete Rose. And you'll be the best player ever to play.
Yep.
And frankly, this isn't the character Hall of Fame. Like, there's some real piece of shit people in the baseball Hall of Fame.
And then like you have ones that you're arguing that did worse things. It's not like he affected the game at all. He didn't throw any games. He didn't. He's
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a Pete Rose fan.
Me too.
And frankly, I say let all the steroid guys in too.
I love the steroid era. That was almost one of the best eras of baseball.
I mean, that was my formative youth was that steroid era.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. That's
great.
For sure.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's even if you're juicing it, it's still hard to hit a round ball with a round bat square.
There was a lot of.
Frankly, they saved baseball. They saved baseball.
Barry Bonds is home run leader, in my opinion.
Yeah,
a lot of do what he did. Even
a lot of
shoot up.
A lot of dingers in that day. That's for sure. It was fun to watch.
Lots of dingers. But look what it did for the pitching era too. Look how much better pitchers are nowadays because of what they were having to say. Hey, you're gonna have to throw against Barry Bonds, so you better get better stuff than that. Training gets better.
Well, on the steroid thing in baseball. So so you go up there jacked like Mark McGwire was, or Barry, or Sammy Sosa. You go up there and now you're jacked with muscle, but you know what? You still have to have the hand-eye coordination to hit the ball.
You can hit it just as far up as you can hit it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? I bet 80%. I don't know. 80% of the league was probably doing roids back then anyway.
Probably.
Yeah. And a lot of guys were just using it to heal faster.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, and secondly. When all that Balco stuff was going on, I read a report that steroids only add 5 feet per home run on an average.
Again, like it's really hard to hit a baseball. Like it's not, And honestly, swinging harder and having more power might make it harder.
Well, like Eric said, John, the roids help you heal a lot faster. Recuperation is really short.
True.
So you get, so you got that strength throughout every game in the season or whatever, more so than if you weren't on them because your recovery's better. But you still have to have that hand-eye coordination to hit that thing at 90 plus miles an hour.
Right.
Yeah.
And roids ain't going to do that.
No.
And a lot of them hit breaking balls. They wait on a breaking pitch, and it's even harder to hit a ball moving 6 to 8 inches sometimes,
Right.
The MLB Hall of Fame is a joke anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, super sound.
And we're going to talk about the Hall of Fame. Like, how come Lou Whitaker's not in?
There are so many players to pick from in the Major League Baseball. I feel like it's so much easier for players like that to get overlooked because they put them on a ballot for a certain amount of time against. So if you're going up against these big names, you're going to get dropped.
Well, look at this. Ortiz is in the Hall of Fame, and he was roids. Allegedly. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. He wasn't built like Sammy Sosa or Mark McGwire or Jose Canseco, but he was.
No, that was chicken wing power.
Yeah. Yep.
Or hamburger power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or look at even this year, Andrew Jones should be in the Hall of Fame. Why isn't that dude in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, he should. If you put his numbers up against other players that are in the Hall of Fame, his are better in lots of categories.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a popularity contest and a character. Like these people are judging them on everything. Like it's baseball only. It's not about what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Jones, I believe, was an asshole to reporters, so that's why he's not in. Because guess who votes?
The reporters.
The reporter.
You look at Pujols. Apparently he's clean, supposedly, and all that.
He should be first ballot.
Yeah, look at him. He's a monster at the plate. He looks like he's on steroids, but he's not apparently. So
he's who's the last person to hit 600 home runs?
Silence.
Him, right?
I have no idea.
Well, before him.
Before him, he's saying.
A-Rod? Was it A-Rod?
Did A-Rod hit 600?
I'm not sure.
So. I believe so.
It's a good trivia question.
Yeah, it is. Anybody in the audience know that answer?
Yeah, how many? If you could tell me exactly how many home runs A-Rod hit, without looking it up.
Yeah, without looking it up.
696. He almost hit 700.
Damn.
Wait, say that again.
A-Rod hit 696 home runs.
Yes.
Wow. Holy cow.
It's a lot of home runs.
That's a lot of home runs. It's a lot of dingers.
He did a lot of steroids.
So is that you? Did you say that, Eric? You said A-Rod. That was good. Good call.
Yeah, A-Rod.
Good
wow.
call.
It's a lot of homers. A lot of dingers.
Yeah.
But he had a long career. I mean, my man was in the MLB from the mid 90s all the way until just a few years ago. Wasn't it like 2017 or 18 maybe?
It all is a blur.
Yeah.
But that goes back to what you were saying about healing too. He would have had a lot more injuries if he weren't for steroids.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, look at Ken Griffey. What if he would have done steroids? My man would have been the best baseball player of all time.
Probably.
Hands down.
But some of his injuries were dumb. Like sometimes he would just run into the wall leg first, and you're like, dude,
well,
what are you trying to do here?
I mean, he couldn't help himself.
Yeah, he was. But
today I got what happened in sports history on this day. If you want me to go through it.
Sure.
It's not really a Paulie's Corner thing or rant, but
the rant.
Yeah, I mean,
I like information.
Yeah, it's information. 1935, on this day, Babe Ruth released by New York Yankees, and he was signed by the Boston Braves. He would later retire that year, ending his 22-year big league career with 714 homers.
As I said, I think he hit number 700 with them too.
Okay. 1967, Mario Andretti became the only born outside the United States Daytona 500 winner.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. 1968, on this day, 32 African nations boycotted the Olympics due to the presence of South Africa. 1981, the Boston Bruins and the Minnesota North Stars played in a game that featured 84 penalties in one game.
Oh my God. You see the goalie score the goal for the Bruins?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I never seen that before.
Yeah.
And in that game in 1981, they had 12 ejections.
They must have had a big fight.
Yeah. 1987, Michael Jordan scored 58 points. He set the Bulls record for a single game scoring. He went 26 from 27 from the free throw line. 1989, Mario Lemieux became the third player in NHL history to get 100 assists in one season.
He's a Ranger.
I got a couple more only. 1989, the Cowboys fired Coach Tom Landry after a 29 career, which was the way they did him was wrong in Dallas. 1991, former White Sox Bill Veeck is elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. 2007, Roger Federer breaks Jimmy Connor's 30-year-old record with his 161st week atop the ATP rankings. And ending here in 2018, the UConn women's basketball team finished the regular season undefeated for the 10th time. That's amazing to me. 10 seasons.
Here's a Hall of Fame coacher right there.
Yeah. So that's all I got today for Paulie's Corner, guys. Oh,
yeah, the
and
UConn women's basketball may be the best dynasty in all of sports.
Have they done a 30 for 30 on that yet?
I don't know.
They should.
Did you draw that?
no, I actually printed it out on the computer and put I actually put some work into the darn thing. but my saying for today is you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So with that being said, I'm taking a shot.
Who said that?
You missed it.
And I missed it. There's always next time, people.
Whose quote is that?
It's anonymous.
You're trying to find your balls.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Still missed, buddy.
You're
All right.
You have to sit here until you make it.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're gonna lose some viewers here.
My OCD's kicking in.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Boom!
Did you stand on a milk crate?
I slam dunked, and that's a 10-foot rim.
Hey, speaking of 10-foot rims, man, how about the that kid from the G League?
Mac McClung.
What's his name?
Mac McClung.
Yeah, what was his lifetime earnings? 106,000.
Mm-hmm.
He just won 100,000 for winning the slam dunk contest.
Plus, he got a contract
Got a Puma contract.
He got a Puma contract.
and a Sixers contract.
Sixers all the same week.
Yeah.
And that's what dreams are made out of right
That's
there.
a great
Hey.
story.
When you perform like that in the dunk
great
contest,
story.
you deserve a little something.
I just want to say, hey, guys, white man can't jump.
That white man can.
Some
I
white
can't.
men. Some white men
I
can
was about
jump.
to say that white man, not this white man.
Yeah, not me either, but he can.
Yeah, that was impressive. That was he deserved it. I learned. It's not like they just gave it to him. So
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Also, this past NBA All-Star game was the least viewed NBA All-Star game of all time.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. They need to do something about that. I would
Yeah,
argue that the
the
NBA
All-Star
All-Star
game's
game is
pretty-
worse than the
Pretty boring.
NFL game.
Yeah.
That NFL game was just they've gone to an all-time low with the flag football. I know the players don't want to start hitting. They don't want to hit each other after the season, and I get it. They're all beat up or whatever, but my goodness, don't even have the event then. How about go back to the day when they used to do the 100-yard sprint, the bench press, and all that? Or do they still
play
do
a game
that?
of dodgeball.
Or dodge? Yeah, just do the dodgeball. I mean, anyways. But the NBA, yeah, I can't speak on that, guys. I'm not sure what's going on with the.
It's a big celebrity thing. Like a lot of the celebrities go out and support it, but like it's just like the NFL game. It's just a bunch of dunks and wide open shots, and
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
they don't really put everything into it. And again, I understand. You know,
Yeah.
I like baseball because there's a little spice on it. It's like, you know.
Well, answer me this, John. You're
Baseball by far is the best.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't the Harlem Globetrotters put on an annual game on national TV or something? That would be better than watching the All-Star game.
Yeah, I watch them. Globetrotters do well. They sell tickets, I'm pretty sure.
But do they do that annual like they used to do when I was a kid?
I think they travel around the nation and go up to all types of arenas, and I'm sure they put some on the air.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I used to look forward to that when I was a kid on CBS Wide World of Sports. They'd have Meadowlark Lemon and Curly and all them guys out there.
Yeah, the OG guys.
Yeah, I don't know if they're out there anymore, but it's still the same show.
Yeah, I just wonder if they televise that one game or a game on national TV.
That's a good question.
That would be better than the NBA All-Star game, I guess. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the All-Star game is it. I don't watch it. I watch some of the dunk contests and even the 3-point contest gets a little repetitive.
What's up?
So,
yeah, the dunk contest is nice though.
Yeah, dunk contest. Well, it was fun this year, but I've seen some people make a good point. It's there's only so many dunks that you're humanly capable of doing before it's like, all right, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so we got a dunk question here. I'm going to go with this answer. I'm going to go with this. The best dunker I've ever seen, in my opinion, in that contest is Vince Carter.
That's hands down.
I think it's pretty unanimous.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow, no debate. Okay, yeah.
No, not really.
No,
Vince Carter's that.
Not yet.
Woo! That's another
maybe one day, but when somebody's going to have to jump clear over a 7-footer before I even consider it.
Yeah, John Morant, if he has,
if he could put some of those dunks down.
Yeah, consistently through his career, if he can get some of these. But Vince Carter for sure, yeah, up top.
Dude's not.
All right, so that's an agreeable answer for all of us, and there's the no comment zone does not have to go into effect. Okay,
that
good.
might be our first unanimous decision ourselves.
Has to be. Write it down.
I think we all have Tom Brady up there. I think that's
true.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Well,
who else do you put in there? Who else do you put there?
And here we go. All right, the best running back of all time, I think, is Barry Sanders. Even though I'm a Walter Payton diehard. I love him. I grew up watching him, but I think Barry, to me, the best running back to ever play the game. Walter Payton was the best football player, period, to ever play the game. That's my opinion, for whatever it's worth. But Barry Sanders was just, and he retired. Yeah, he retired, at the top of his game, and he ran behind the Detroit Lions line, which was awful. So did Peyton too. Peyton had the same story, but Barry, he would have shattered all the NFL rushing records if he stayed around.
He would.
I agree, 100%. Barry.
I think the top 3 running backs: Barry Sanders, the Fridge, then maybe Walter.
The Fridge. You want me to start ranting on the Fridge? I will. Hey, Ditka, we were winning 37-3. Why did you not give Peyton the ball on the goal line? So who cares? Oh, they stopped Peyton all day. The Patriots gamed up on him and they stopped him. Who cares? 37-3. You give it to the Fridge? Really? You lost track of where you're at in the game? Oh, Ditka, and your steaks at your place are way overpriced. That's it.
That went
done.
Personal.
Going overtime on the rants today.
You get a 6-ounce little freaking nugget for like $50. Come on, really, Ditka? I mean, and you know what? I love Coach Ditka, but
why are you bagging on your guy?
This is the way it is. It's a show. That's what we do.
No, that's what you do.
Right.
All right. Well, if I ever meet any of these guys, you guys are my backup. All you guys. You guys got me ranting every weekend on all these people, and if we go big time and we meet these people, I want you guys to get my back.
You're gonna have to explain yourself against LeBron James by yourself. I'm on his side.
Of course.
I got your back on that one, Paulie.
Thank you.
I got your back. I got your back too.
You know what? I'll bring MJ to the fight. There we go.
And it's
what
on.
do you got to say? That's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Here we go. Boom, boom.
Why these two
Play about
morons always
Oregon
come up in
basketball.
every show?
I don't know because
Basketball greatness.
it's a no comment zone that we're in on that. So, but anyway, yeah, I think LeBron is what 6'8". I'll just kick him in his kneecap and beat him down to my size and have a face to face. How's that go?
I think
There
on
you
his
go.
knees he might still be taller than you then.
Man,
I'm
rough
talking
crowd.
about a 6+ foot man. Even on his knees.
Oh God, here we go. This is a rough day. Rough crowd, people.
You know what worries me about LeBron James? Next year when his kid is playing in the NBA, all we're going to hear about is Bronny and LBJ. And I'm going to hate life next year.
Yep, that's what we're going to hear about.
I'm unplugging my television.
You got a long.
year.
That's 2024. You got a long time. That's the 2024 draft.
Yeah,
we're not even at the 2023 draft. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it's coming, and I'm going to be hating it.
Yeah, more than a year. You got like a year and a half.
Well, then when that happens, I'm just going to watch reruns of Sanford and Son all the time.
Yes.
I love that damn goat, Julio, and that goat. Anyways.
Oh boy. All right, guys. Till next Sunday, and be on the lookout for a raffle for a Earl Campbell jersey, autographed Earl Campbell jersey.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes. So tickets will be $10 a piece, and hopefully we can sell 100 of them. But they'll help pad our pockets to send more people to the sporting events.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next Sunday.
All right. Have a good week, everyone.
Have a good week, everybody.
Yep.
See you guys next week.
Next weekend.